Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel and Secure It. This is the inaugural episode of our series, Think Like a Manager. Here on this channel, you can look forward to uncovering the often unspoken truths about cybersecurity, gaining practical insights to enhance your cybersecurity efforts, and even enjoying some entertaining stories from the trenches. In our Think Like a Manager series, our mission is to share the hidden realities of managing a cybersecurity program, along with tips that don't always find their way into industry frameworks and other online resources. In other words, practical tips gained through our experiences. We hope you enjoy this series with a deeper understanding of real-world challenges, potential solutions, and perhaps most importantly, to show you just how fun the world of cybersecurity can be. So let's dive right in. Before we go in deep, we would like to review where cybersecurity stands in terms of attention and support. If we take a moment to observe the growing awareness of cybersecurity's paramount importance, it becomes evident that organizations are increasingly dedicating budgets and resources to fortify their information security programs. Additionally, there is a wealth of well-organized cybersecurity frameworks readily available, such as NIST, ISO 27000, and GDPR. These frameworks guide and instruct the security team how to build the cybersecurity program. Furthermore, a growing influx of security experts is joining this domain, offering their invaluable expertise to bolster security initiatives. Hence, at very first glance, one might expect a decrease in the frequency of publicly reported security incidents, especially data breaches. However, the statistics paint a completely different picture. A rising tide of reported incidents, heightened financial losses, increased user data exposure, and a surge in compromised data. So the question is, how come? Where are the underlying difficulties and challenges that hinder security programs from being effective? Below, we endeavor to explain these challenges followed by the solutions. Here we would like to summarize our experiences of why organizations cannot attain a proper security level. Most industrial frameworks encompass creating a robust security strategy, which states the objectives of a security program, conducts risk management, creates business cases to establish programs, monitors the control implementation, and etc. In theory, this approach appears flawless, but in the real world, numerous challenges can impact the effectiveness of cybersecurity programs. In essence, challenges associated with the management of an effective cybersecurity program can be attributed to two key factors: user behavioral and technological aspects. When we refer to user behavior, we are addressing issues that arise from the attitudes, culture, and actions of individuals who are either involved in or interact with the program. In this episode, we delve into the often overlooked but highly impactful behavioral challenges. So, challenge number 1, frequent management team change. Securing the commitment and support of top-level executives is an essential cornerstone for a successful cybersecurity program. In many companies, especially larger ones, leadership teams tend to change relatively often, typically every 2 or 3 years. These shifts bring about changes in company culture, management priorities, and mindsets across the board. As a result, the security team often finds itself navigating the challenges of securing support and commitment from the new managers. Each of them has their own beliefs and values. This can be a very demanding task, as individuals naturally have their own unique perspectives. Moreover, adapting to the preferences of the new leadership can require significant effort. For instance, imagine a company that previously heavily relied on outsourced security services, but the new executive insists on building in-house security capabilities. Alternatively, the new management might prioritize cost cutting, placing security in the crosshairs for resources reduction. In such cases, the security team must expend substantial energy either convincing the new leadership team to maintain outsourced resources or transitioning to in-house solution. These shifts can divert the team's focus from other critical security initiatives and also bring some fatigue to the team. In the long term, this can lead to some gaps in the services provided by the security program, which results in companies' incident and data breaches. So far, we reviewed together the potential challenges caused by frequent management team change. Now let's take a look at challenge number 2, leadership's limited time for security. Every company has a core mission to deliver a product or service. While security is important, it is not the sole focus. Executives prioritize the company's mission, requiring their time and attention. Consequently, they allocate limited time to security. On the other hand, it is important that the senior leadership team are involved into the cybersecurity program. Lacking of leadership team's involvement could lead to deviations of security programs from company objectives, lack of funding and resources, away from important transformations and business decisions. If this misalignment between the security program and the leadership team continues, it could lead to devastating results. For instance, setting a risky strategy might harm the business, only becoming evident after an incident. At that point, major changes are needed, which can be a bit too late. Alright, that's everything about challenge number 2. The third challenge we would like to mention is about human behavior and emotions. Cybersecurity programs often spend hundreds of pages detailing necessary controls and procedures. However, the core of a cybersecurity program hinges on human involvement, complete with emotions, beliefs, and values. If some individuals within the organization resist the cooperation, implementing the program becomes nearly impossible. Unfortunately, lack of collaboration is a common hurdle. But why? This is mainly because, in essence, security adds actual layers to established activities without directly providing tangible value. Furthermore, security inherently introduces anxiety and tension, often sparking fear. For instance, when a company experiences a data breach, suddenly executives and managers who previously downplayed security rush to address it. As a result, many find it challenging to fully embrace collaboration with the security team. This friction between the security team and those who resist collaboration can be one of the most detrimental obstacles to implementing an effective security program. Up to this point, we have discussed the potential hurdles in implementing an information security program. Now it's time to explore how to overcome and tackle these challenges. While there isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, when some workarounds are executed effectively, substantial progress can be achieved. So, in order to address the challenges caused by frequent management team change and culture shift, based on our experience, the most effective solution is that the security team cultivates a very strong culture of information security within the company. In other words, devote ourselves to the bottom-up approach and endeavor in leveraging any opportunities to build a right mindset and culture on colleagues and employees. For instance, try to disseminate to the company lessons learned from each data breach report and how to effectively prevent it. Or create workshops on security vulnerabilities received by the company, the impact they could have, and how to prevent them. How does this approach help? Consider a scenario where a company has successfully implemented an awareness program that has ingrained a security-conscious culture. In such a case, any new executive entering the picture will be surrounded by individuals who prioritize security, possess the right mindset, and have committed to full collaboration. As a result, the new executive would encounter significant resistance when attempting to backtrack on previous commitments, resulting in only minor deviations from the established support levels and plans. Therefore, the security team should place a strong emphasis on behavioral aspects of the program and strive to shape the mindset of the personnel through an effective awareness program. This approach can significantly fortify the organization's resilience to the culture shifts caused by the management changes. Alright, that's a summary about our first recommendation. Now let's take a look into our second recommendation regarding challenges brought by the management's limited time and energy for security. To effectively engage with the leadership team, we have to prioritize and carefully select our topics. Senior managers and executives have primary commitments to the company's products and services, leaving very little bandwidth for involvement in cybersecurity decisions and plans. Consequently, the security team must be strategic in their messaging and interactions with the company's leadership team, aiming to capture their attention regarding cybersecurity activities and programs. In this context, the security team should emphasize the risks mitigated by the security program, presenting clear metrics on its effectiveness and plans for enhancement. Delving into technical details, security best practices, and specific standards may divert the leadership team's focus from security matters. Instead, the security team can highlight the threats that endanger the company, showcasing how security programs protect against this attack and outlining actionable steps for more effective protection. This approach tends to pique the interest of senior managers, encouraging their engagement in security. Moreover, conducting red team exercises, simulating real hacking scenarios to reveal vulnerabilities and data exposure, can garner immediate support for the security program. Furthermore, thorough preparation and review of each topic or presentation ensure high-quality delivery, leaving a strong impression that the security team is well prepared and optimizes available resources. This professionalism enhances the team's credibility and effectiveness. Alright, that was our second recommendation regarding how to get the most support from the management team who have little time for security. Now let's take a look into the third one, how to address challenges around human behavior and emotions. So, rule number 1, rather than acting as a police, the information security team, particularly security managers, must also be adapted psychologists when dealing with diverse human elements. Building a strong rapport with company's personnel enhances the efficiency and effectiveness of the security program. Security managers should convey a mission of support and assistance to the business and any personnel in their pursuit of heightened product and service security. To achieve this, they should make a sincere effort to comprehend the challenges and objectives of all business units and stakeholders, and also offer as much flexibility and creativity as possible to achieve the best balance between security and productivity. Do not try to be a police with rigid enforcement rules, escalations, and scaring of the employees, but try to always show that you are a help and support for protecting company assets. Furthermore, any security program or service should be introduced gradually and systematically across the entire organization, seamlessly integrating security into the core of the business. This approach ensures a smoother transition and maximum effectiveness. We recognize that verbalizing these principles is simpler than putting them into practice. Yet, this remains the sole pathway to securing the necessary support and fostering collaborations. Achieving this demands unwavering patience, ingenuity, and at times a strategic approach to optimizing responses through psychological techniques. In this video, we have summarized the impediments of cybersecurity programs from behavioral aspects. Hopefully you find it helpful, and please share your thoughts with us in the comment. See you in the next one.